my coffee that is, because it's just a little cooler today. So not too much, but I like a warm cup of coffee. It's hard to have iced. Anyway, we're not here to talk about coffee or the weather. We're here to I'm here to show you the dried mini skeins from yesterday. So if you recall in yesterday's live video, I took the mini skeins out of the 1 gallon glass jar that had been sitting for almost 2 weeks with natural dyes. And I hung them up to dry. And now today I have put them into mini skeins and I have them here and they're all dry and they're ready to go. So I'll just wait a couple seconds. I got something in my eye. I'll have a sip of coffee and we'll see. Wait for somebody to come on. Hello, hello, hello. So I was just saying that the mini skeins are all dry and they're ready here. I've got them all ready here to show you. Sometimes my mind's going too fast because it's live. I'm a little nervous maybe. Anyway, okay, enough of that. So I'll show you from the top of the jar to the bottom how I had them all layered. So here's the first one. Now this is all kind of mishmashed at the end, but I wanted to. So here's the first one. And you can see, so this was um, on top of weld. So what I did, if you haven't seen my other YouTube video where I showed you how I created the jar, I'll give you a quick recap. So what I did is I layered the mini skeins in between. I put tea bags, like bags used for tea, and I put natural dye in there and I layered the mini skeins. So this one had weld beside it. Hello, hello. And you can see the pop of yellow there. And this is a real apricot color, um, almost leaning towards, yeah, no, I'd say it's apricot. And look here, I just noticed this. There is a little pop of pink right there. You see that? There, because there was cochineal. So there was weld cochineal, and then madder root was at the very bottom. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, so that was a surprise. I didn't know that was on the first skein. So, yeah, so that's what the first one looks like. That was on the top layer. And then the next one was this one. And you know what? I think I got that mixed up. Wait a second. Hang on a second. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. And then this is the second one. And again, oh, we got lots of comments. Hi. Hello. Um, we I've got lots of yellow in here as well. You can see that right there. The camera's not picking up as nice as I would like, but you can see there. Yeah. So that's the second one. Trying to read the comments. Um, hmm, okay. Well, some people have other things to do than learn about natural dyeing. Okay. So this was the third one, and this one I really, really like. I thought it would be the first one, but anyway, so there's the third one, and look at the color there. And I'll open them up when I'm done, so don't we'll see them when they're opened up. So yeah, and here's the last one. So this one, okay, hmm, okay. gotta stop reading the comments because, yeah, whatever. Okay, so this last one was with madder root on the bottom, the madder root tea bag. And look at this. Isn't that amazing? So, yeah. So I'm going to open them up. Now, the reason why they all look like this all on the end was because you've got, um, I've got skein ties and all that, and I pushed them. See, I just pushed them all to the end. That's all right. It's only me that has to untangle them, right? So yeah, so see here, isn't that pretty? Now you know me, I like pink, right? So this is a pinkish red. Pretty, pretty. Look at that. Yeah. So that's that one. Um, what did I learn by doing this experiment? I learned that I need a lot more dye than what I put in. Um, Either a lot more dye or less mini skeins, but I only put 4 mini skeins in, so uh, that's, that's not enough. Um, so I would say definitely more dye. I measured and did a weight of fiber. I wrote about it all on my blog post on my website, petalandpearl.ca. So um, yeah, so I'm gonna need more dye next time. That's what I'm thinking. Ground, um, plant dye. So yeah, so that was that one. So we'll open up this one. This was the third one in the loop in the pile. But see, you can just see the tints of pink here. So this would be a lot of fun. Like, I was thinking, if you used a walnut, ground walnut, if you used more cochineal, that would definitely, oh, stick around because I'm going to take you out to the greenhouse and I'm going to show you the results of my um, dyed fleece from yesterday, remember? Okay, so you see how you can, this is how you create a skein. So yeah, so you just wind like this, and then you go like that, and do this. There we go. See, like that. So that was that one, and like a little bit of dog activity going at Bentley. I have a Welsh Terrier, and he's 2 years old. Well, he's like having a 2-year-old toddler. Okay, he's 8. Okay, 8 years old. Okay, here we go. Now, see, I probably messed this up. That's why I didn't. So you can hear them barking. They're talking to each other. Okay, so here's this. This was the second one from the top. And see that? Weld is gorgeous. Weld is, oh, the yellow from Weld is just like, oh, lemon, lemon. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. And when you over dye Weld with indigo, you get beautiful colors, more and more beautiful colors. And it's going to be another hot day today here. Not as quite as hot as yesterday, but I'm thinking that I'm going to create a indigo vat today. So with the indigo powder that I was able to create from my indigo garden 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm excited to do that too. I tell you, this time of year is really busy for me for Petal and Pearl. I've got planting to do, I've got harvesting to do, I've got dyeing. Yeah, it's fun. But you know what? I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to share my um, experiments and hope that you get as much joy out of it as I do. So, yeah. So, anyway, that was that one. And then this was the last one. I'll open it. I wasn't going to open it, but I will. Okay. See, and this one is definitely, now I will tell you on the screen, This looks more beige. It's not beige, guys. If it was beige, I would show you. Well, I would, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Beige is not my color. So, but again, we got a little bit of yellow there. See, if I tilt the camera, the skein that way, you can just get a glimpse of like a apricot color. I wish the camera did a better job. Well, maybe there. Anyway, so that's that. That was a fun experiment. And like I said, if you want to learn, you want to read on how I did this, the finer information. Oh, good grief, Kelly. You need more coffee. If you want to get more information on the details of dyeing this, head on over to my blog post. Okay. Okay. There we go. So, like I said, recap, what did I learn? I need more ground natural dye in my tea bags. Maybe even put, I had 3 tea bags for that 1 gallon jar. I would probably double that at least. At least I would have 6 in there. So, yeah. So, if you want to try this, here, I'll show you all together. Isn't that pretty? So, if you want to try this, I would say get 6 tea bags, put 2 on each layer, and then try it that way. So, anyway, so what am I going to do with these? Well, I'm thinking I'll add them to that corner to corner blanket that I'm creating, those squares. And that was in yesterday's live video as well. So yeah, but these are all um, blue face luster, 100% blue face luster wool, and they are soft. A lot of people think, oh, 100% wool is itchy and not next to skin. Believe me, I would wear this in a cowl any day. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, should we go on outside? I'm gonna put my hat on. So, gotta be protected from the sun. Okay, I'm gonna, so that you don't see me like super close up, I'm gonna flip the camera around and then we'll go outside. Okay, hang on. Okay, so you're looking at the back of a glass jar. Lucky you. Okay, let's go outside. Hey, you want to say hi, Bentley? Yeah. You ready to go? Let's go show them. Come on, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Okay, which way are we gonna go? Okay, let's go this way. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this, you guys. Look at my black hollyhocks. Aren't they gorgeous? Now, what color do you think I get from these if you don't know already? You would think purple, right? Like look how purpley these are. But you actually get blue. Bentley, what are you trying to get? It's nothing. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and look, there's my lilies over there. Yeah, I don't dye with those, but I sure like growing them. Okay, let's go. Come on, Ben. Let's go. What is he trying to get? I have to go back. Is there an animal behind there? What are you trying to get? Oh, it's your ball behind the shoehorn. Okay, time out, everybody. You got it? Okay. Okay. You happy now? Okay. No, no time to throw ball. Okay, let's go on out to the greenhouse. Mm. I see my husband was in here. Okay. That there. He's electric cord. Where did he use that? Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's go on in. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Okay, here we are. This is what you've been waiting for. Look at this, you guys. Okay, so you can already see, yeah, it's pretty light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on over here and let's see. Well, that's got dye stuff in it. What can I do? This is my other dye stock. Think, think, think. What can I do? What can I do? I know what I'll do. I know what I do. I know what I will do. Okay, so I've got a jar here. This is a nice clean jar. No, it's not nasturtiums, but I did grow those in 1 year and I did dye with them. So I'm going to put the fiber in this glass jar with some dye stock, and then I'm going to put the jar in here, even though I have some cochineal in here, but it's the dye's gonna or the fiber's gonna be in the jar, it won't even be in this liquid. So I'll be able to do two things. I'll be able to heat up this water, which I need to do because I need to boil this again for 30 minutes. And at the same time, I will be heating up the fiber that's in there. Yay, problem solved. Okay, so let's take this out. Oh, look at that. You guys know I love pink. I love pink. Pink and purple and yellow and green and blue. I'm not big on the oranges and the browns. Sorry, but oh, look at that. Okay, so we're going to plunk that in there. Boop. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop you down here. Hello. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to put some of this into this glass jar. I should have a fennel, a funnel. Fennel. I have fennel. I am growing fennel, honestly. Okay. For dyeing, not for eating. Okay. That worked okay without a funnel. Okay. So there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, you can see here. Perfect. Okay. So I've got these butane. Oh, that's pretty hot. Oh, there's nothing in here. This is empty. Okay, let's see. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Okay. But just for safety's sake, I'm going to make sure I take these back in the house because not pretty warm. Okay. So we just take this off like that. And we put that in here. That. Okay, so we just, okay, it's on. And make sure that when you use these, you have nothing around them that's um, flammable. So yeah, so I'm even taking my gloves away. So yeah, okay. So this one is toast. It's done. And I'm just going to put these out by the front step so I know to take them with me. Okay. Ah, I didn't bring my coffee in with me. Oh, oh well. Okay. Okay, so that's heating up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this jar. Oh, I just love this color. That's what I want. If this could end up being this color, like if the fiber could end up being this color, oh wow, that would be wonderful, wonderful. And look at yellow and pink. Isn't that pretty? And blue. See, that's my colors. So yeah, so let's put that in here. Okay, so we're gonna let that boil. And what else can I show you? I can show you Well, okay, so I picked these yesterday, and I did show you these yesterday, but this is the yarrow from my garden, and I should get rid of this up here because this could, I don't know if it could pose a fire hazard, but that's yarrow from last year. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So what happened there? Anyway, so we'll see. We'll see what I can do, what I can do with this, or with the stuff I'm hanging. I don't really think I want to, but we'll see. Just never got around to it last year. You know, I had other things I wanted to play with. um, and oh, I definitely can dye these next. Oh, I think that's what my next project's gonna be, you guys. So this is chocolate coreopsis. Now, I just said I don't like the browns and the oranges, but you know, sometimes it's just fun to experiment. I don't have to, you know, I certainly won't be wearing all the yarn that I dye anyway, right? So there might be somebody else out there that would, like yarn that's dyed in browns. But anyway, so this is chocolate dyer's coreopsis. I could do that next. Let's see what else. No, 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 no. I know what I'm gonna do next. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have these mini skeins that I told you I dyed with my daffodils. So I'm gonna create that indigo vat like I told you earlier inside. And I'm gonna over dye these with the blue indigo. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's the project for this week. So, you know, I said I'd only come on every couple of weeks, but I like to just come on when um it just, it feels like I want to share something important with you today. So, and then I pop on. So, but I don't like to go more than 2 weeks during the summer. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Because they've all been Mortoned. Well, you don't need Morton for indigo. There's something else that you maybe didn't know. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do next because they're all ready to go. I just need to soak them. They'll need to get nice and wet, and then I can put them in the vat. And for the vat, and don't be careful, for the vat, you use two things. You use fructose sugar and you use pickling lime. So again, other products that you don't have to worry about. So that's what goes in my indigo vat. Some people have used ripe old bananas. That actually works really good as well. Some people use leftover madder root, ground madder root, in their indigo vat to feed it. But I'm going to use these, and I'm not affiliated. I'm not doing any promo commercial. I'm just showing you what I use. Okay. And if I was showing you those as a promo commercial, wouldn't I be tapping them first? I get a kick out of that, people like tap, 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 Don't see it too much anymore because I think enough people made fun of it. But anyway, so let's just see how this is going. Okay. Oh, here's something else I wanted to show you. Look at this. So this is a gauze that I use to create my um you know how you create like a spice bag for soup stock? Well, I do that for my natural dyeing. So I'll take my madder root, which I've got right here, and I'll put it in this bag, and then I will create my dye stock. But look what's left over. This was white, you guys. Look at the color now. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm not an orange person, but look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, okay. Well, I think we're done for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell me what part of this video that you liked. And if you don't want to miss the next time I come on, make sure to subscribe and click that little bell. Okay? So take care, everybody. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.